there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's our Monday night Q&A. I know I'm a couple minutes late, so thank you for your patience if you've been hanging around and waiting. This week, I thought we would talk about just ways to kind of step up your grocery savings a little bit more. And yes, obviously coupons is one of those ways, but there are a lot of promotions and other types of savings items in the stores that we could completely be taking advantage of. And in a sense, it might be some money that you're just leaving on the shelf. So we don't want to miss those promotions. We want to grab that extra savings and those extra deals. So that's our goal. Let's talk about that tonight. I will tell you, I'm a little scatterbrained today. So it's just been one of those days. I think we all have them. So normally I have my long list of what I want to make sure we cover. And tonight it's all in my head. So hopefully I will manage to get that all out and we will just take it from there. But if you have questions that are completely off topic, I am cool with that. So you ask whatever your questions are and we can go there. Whatever you want to cover, this is your time to ask those questions. So feel free. You're going to leave your questions in the comments below the video or in the chat, either way that you want to look at it. So already Dana has a question, any laptop deal? So Dana, we are right at the cusp of them going away. There are some, they're not as good as we have seen over the past weeks, but there are still some. This is your week to get one if you're really, really wanting a laptop. I wouldn't go past this week and I would check Staples first off and then start to compare that price in other places. Remember, Staples through September 1st, which is Friday, is still running their 110% guarantee, and that includes computers. So you want to watch for that, look for it at other places, and then price match to Staples to get the best possible price. But that is ending this Friday, so don't miss if you're wanting a laptop. So Amanda says, hey Jenny, did you know the PNG deal at CVS has many unadvertised items? No, Amanda, I haven't gotten there yet. So thanks for sharing. I'll go digging and see what I can find and make sure I can add it, add everything to the list. I will try to stop by there tomorrow. But if you know of any, feel free to share those with me, Amanda. If you want to email me what you found or send me a Facebook message, that's the easiest way for me to get them added to the list so that everybody else can score those exact same deals or similar deals. I know, I'm guessing you got to use that $2 off Downy coupon from Sunday's Paper. Speaking of Sunday's Paper, I wanted to go there first for all of my folks in Atlanta. I've gotten a lot of emails and I keep meaning to get a post written, and it just has been kind of one of those weeks, couple of weeks for us as school started back. Everyone in Atlanta, you guys opened up your paper on Sunday. I tried to warn you in a video on Friday. You did not get a PNG insert. You did not get red plum inserts. You never will again. They're gone out of the Atlanta Journal. So that has to have been kind of a bit of a shocker for a lot of you. I know Veronica's saying, I'm out of Atlanta, and they're gone. They are. They're completely gone out of the Atlanta market, red plums and Procter & Gamble inserts. Now, the Atlanta Journal, if you call them or you email them, is saying, hey, you're going to get those red plums in the mail. You probably are not going to get those red plums in the mail, guys. You may get a few in the mail, but you're not going to get anywhere near what you were getting in the Atlanta paper. What I would recommend for you guys is that this is the time to go ahead and start to order inserts online. I know that's not what you want to hear. It's not the answer that you want, but it's really the only solution that's out there for you, especially to get those Procter & Gambles, because while you may get the red plums in the mail, you will definitely not get the PNGs in the mail. So you're going to have to go with online inserts. With the online inserts, there's a number of places that offer them, and we end up mentioning this on a lot of Q&A, so I'll just tell you who I use. Oh, and Helena's saying, I got one in the mail, so that's great if that red plums are showing up in the mail. But I don't know that really it's going to happen for everybody. Now, Red Plum did this a few years back. They pulled out of Tampa, and they did offer for folks the ability to sign up online to get them in the mail. They do not have that web page anymore for folks in Atlanta to make sure that your mailing address is part of the system, but they do have a contact form on their website. So you could totally let Red Plum know what you think and tell them, I want to make sure I get this in my mail. That's one option for you, but you're only going to get one in your mail. So if you normally would have purchased 2 newspapers, you don't have that option here. This is where you're going to go to get them online. So how do we get them online? Kelly, the website that I use is SundayCouponInserts.com. SundayCouponInserts.com. There are a number of websites that do this, so please by no means feel like this is your only option. It's just the one that I use. Thanks, Erin, for plugging that in. Again, you can Google and find a lot of others. But that is going to be your solution to being able to get the inserts that you now no longer get in your paper, and a bummer too for you guys. So Heidi says, off topic, does anyone know of what agency or who to contact to see how to go about opening your home, living quarters to families and persons in need of housing due to Hurricane Harvey? That is a huge offer for you, Heidi. So what I would recommend is that you contact missions organizations that are associated to churches first. I know for us, we're part of the PCA, and they have the Missions to North America, or the MNA, and contacting that group. So if you're a part of a local church, seeing if your local church has a national disaster relief arm, Samaritan's Purse would be one of them too. I know there is, if you hadn't asked Heidi, I probably could have thought of a website too, but there is a website just for kind of like swapping your house and offering hospitality that is more, again, geared in the Christian sense of things, but you could probably reach out through that too, even if that is not your cup of tea. You could still go through those realms to find or to offer that. I've gotten a lot of people that have also asked, where can we donate items for Hurricane Harvey and for people who lost items? It would be, right now, I encourage you, if you're in that boat, you've got a huge stockpile, which is us. I would love to give, a ton of personal care items. We have those items. This isn't the time to donate them. So we've got to hold back on that generosity. We're going to donate them. Don't go negative. But week 1, no one's there. They've got to get home. They have to destroy a good chunk of their house that got flooded. They will get to being ready for those items, but they aren't ready for them now. So if you're wanting to donate, I know Heidi was asking about, giving giving your house a spot, opening your house up, sorry. So this is separate. This is really be donating items. They're not ready for your products yet. So I don't want to sound rude on that one. I think it's great that you want to donate, and they will be ready. At that point, what you want to do, the best place to do it through really is to go even through the food banks. But right now, if you want to truly donate, you want to go through the Red Cross, through a local mission organization, all of that. They need money to deal with all of the repairs that are going to have to happen really quickly, and they need hands on the ground. So, and this is coming from us having experienced the floods in Colombia 2 years ago, and just seeing the tons of hands that came from all over the place to help people rip out walls in their house, because this has to happen very, very quickly, or else mold sets in. So that's really what they need right now, is help dealing with all of that. But that is really, really sweet for you to offer just for people that are getting displaced, your house, Heidi. Okay, and Amanda's mentioning Convoy of Help, or Convoy of Hope. Let's see. To jump back, I know I missed one question earlier. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, so talking about CVS Beauty Bucks. I don't know if you guys have noticed, CVS Beauty Bucks have always been $5 that you earned for every $50 that you spend in beauty. It tracks you over time. And CVS did just switch everybody to $3 for every $30 that you spend. And it's caused a big, huge headache. So people's beauty care rewards have disappeared. You were almost to your next level and now you have nothing. If that's happened to you, call CVS Corporate. They are replacing them. They are fixing them. So just make that phone call. It's happened to a lot of people. It's a good thing, I guess, once it switches that you earn them faster. It's still 10% back, so it's not really different, but you earn them faster. But it's annoying if you were at $48 and you were almost to the 50 and then they switched and now you're back at 0. So call them and they will give you back what you've lost. And some of you got some fun perks because you opened up and saw this $20 extra care buck. Yeah, so some of you really lucked out, and then some of us kind of got a little messed over with it all. Okay, I want to jump through a few things that I did have in my brain for us to talk about, and one of those would be Catalina deals. So I get a lot of folks that ask about how they work, how do I know what's going to print, once it prints, how do I use it? So a Catalina deal, and I dug through the pantry super fast, so in the fall, we have a troop meeting every Monday night. So I come racing home and then try to get kids in bed. So these are not actual Catalina deals right now, just so you know. But it's to give you the idea. So if I went into the store and I bought 3 participating items for that Catalina deal, I'm going to get a coupon for $1.50 off my next purchase. And Catalina deals usually have tiers. So it might say buy 2 and get $1, buy 3 to 4 and get $2, buy 5 plus and get $3, making this up again. Now, keep in mind, if I buy 10, I only get 1. 1 Catalina is going to print per transaction for that deal. So when it says buy 5 plus and get $3, I would recommend that you stop at the 5 because you're not going to get anything past that point. Now, obviously, if I have a coupon for $1 off 6, I got to buy 6, but you get the idea. I'm not going to earn 2 Catalina printouts, which is kind of this guy. I'm not going to earn 2 of these little strips in the same transaction for that deal. I can totally earn 1 for Vlasic pickles and 1 for Kellogg's cereal. I cannot earn them for the exact same deal again in the same transaction. So with Catalinas, and this is a bad example, this prints on the Catalina machine, but it isn't an actual Catalina. With the Catalinas that are actually printing, it'll say $2 off your next purchase. Thank you for purchasing Kellogg's. That coupon is a manufacturer's coupon. There we go. Amanda's saying, I bought 3 General Mills last trip and I got, went away. Let's see. And I got a $5 off on my next grocery trip. So there has been the General Mills Catalina that's running at a lot of stores. When you purchase $10 worth of General Mills, you get this amount. When you purchase 15, you get this amount. Exactly. So those coupons that print, they are manufacturer's coupons, just like this one. This is also printing from the Catalina machine. So you can see that it has a big old Buy Low logo on it. I don't have to use this at Buy Low, guys. This is a manufacturer's coupon. The same one that's printing that just says $2 off your next purchase. It's good on anything I buy. I do not have to use it at the store that gave it to me. I can use it anywhere. And on those in particular, I can use it on anything. Now these that print, this is just a coupon. I really do have to buy the General Mills cereal to use this coupon. But again, I can use it in any store. It's great that Buy Low stuck their logo there, but you can read across the top, manufacturer's coupon. It's good anywhere. Now, if you have a store that has a fit about that logo and they just cannot handle that Buy Low logo, I would recommend 2 things. First, just act like you don't know what's going to happen. And you just say, will you just try to scan it and let's just see what happens? You know what's going to happen. It's going to work. It's a manufacturer's coupon. So just try to get them to scan it. If they still won't scan it, you can read the back. And this is really if you're going to get kind of snooty. But you can say on the back, this is valid in the USA, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. There are no Buy Lows in some of those locations. We're good. this is a manufacturer's coupon. So that's what we really want them to get. Same with that Catalina that's also printing. So Catalina deals are huge. We don't really want to miss out on them. Keep in mind, not all stores have them. You're never going to get this in a Publix. I'm going to get them in Kroger, in Bilo, in Walgreens, in Rite Aid. I'm not going to get this in CVS. There are some stores that do not work with the Catalina company. That's really who's running this. They're not going to print. And one more before we move on, and I jump back through all your questions that I've missed. One more on the Catalina offers is if you know or you think you're supposed to get something and it doesn't print. Now this is a coupon. You don't really have a way of knowing what's going to print. So again, I'm talking about the like $5 off your next purchase. If you know that it's supposed to print and it doesn't, maybe they're out of paper, it's broken, who knows, you can always call the Catalina company and you can read them some numbers off the top of your receipt and they will mail you the coupon that you should have gotten. So to call them, their number is 1-888-8-COUPON. Pretty easy. But that's how you're going to handle if one doesn't print. You can still get it. Now, you still need to be in the store that's offering it. So just because a Catalina is printing in Kroger does not mean that it is automatically going to be printing in Bilo. We hope that it does, but some of these promotions are specific for the store that you're in. So you want to kind of make sure that you are in the right store, buying the right promotion so that you are going to get that Catalina coupon. Now, let me jump back and see if all these questions that came in when I got on my little soapbox there on Catalinas. So Ann says, how do you know what the Catalina deal is? So Ann, on the bottom of Southern Savers, on the desktop site, we have a number of just helpful links, and one of those is a link of national Catalina deals. Now, that said, if you click on it right now, I actually need to update them, and I am going to make that my homework tonight. It was my goal to get to it today during the day, but we just had not a good day. So it will be my homework tonight, and I will try to keep you updated on any of those. Sometimes, though, the only way to know what a Catalina is that you got a printout a few weeks before it started in the store. So I'm checking out in Kroger, and it's almost like a commercial. It's not a coupon, but it's telling you starting on 9/1, if you buy 3 General Mills cereals, you're going to get $5. That's how we find out about them. So when people email me those, I know Heidi sent me one a few weeks ago. When you tell me about them, then I can add them to that national Catalina list. But I do keep that as a running list on the bottom of Southern Savers. So hopefully that will help. So Lynn says, I was 2 cents short of the Schick deal at CVS and it wouldn't push the extra care buck. Is this new? I have not tested anything this week in CVS. I always head to CVS on Wednesdays, Lynn. But that is one of the things that is on my list this week. I have not heard that they've done away with the 97% rule, though, in the stores. So I will check and make sure. Does your receipt show that? Does your receipt at the bottom say, that you're 2 cents away from the reward, or does your receipt say that you're a little further? I know that sometimes store coupons factored in will lower the amount that it thinks you actually bought on the item. So if you used like a $10 off, $25 purchase in razors, sometimes it lowers it, sometimes it doesn't. But that could have been it as well. I guess if the bottom of your receipt says that you're 2 cents off, though, that would definitely be something for us to test and make sure that nothing huge has happened. I can also reach out to CVS Corporate and find out. So Lynn's got a question, and really this could be a great question for folks in Atlanta too. With all the coupons that are available online, do you think I could do just as well if I cancel my newspaper subscription? I reduced the number of papers to 2 from 4. So Lynn, one thing that I would recommend, and this is just a feature of the shopping list on Southern Savers. So with Southern Savers, you can already put in what newspaper you have, but at the top of your shopping list, you may not have even realized this, but there's a coupons option at the very top of your shopping list that has a drop-down. And in the drop-down is the option to hide insert coupons and to hide mobile apps, because some people hate them. But what I would recommend is make your shopping list on Southern Savers like you normally would, and then look at it, and then click that hide insert button and get an idea for how many just went away. And what did go away, do I still have a printable to basically make up for the fact that that's now gone? So if you're left with a shopping list that you really are completely unaffected by those inserts being gone, then yeah, I would drop the newspaper. I know for me lately, I guess let me back up. So 6 months ago, I would have said I'm using like 4 inserts when I head to the store. I feel like lately we've had a really large influx of insert coupons, and usually that's how the fall is. So when we're heading to the store, we have a lot more inserts now that tend to be in our stack than I might have in the summer or the late spring. So it's almost seasonal for me as to when I'm using a ton of inserts and then when I'm not. And the fall is a big time for a lot of new coupons, so I don't know that I would drop the paper quite yet, but come the end of the holiday window, because we get a lot right before Thanksgiving as well, there are a lot of food, I might completely be up for dropping it in the spring. It's a lot of cleaning supplies in the spring. It just depends on what you needed. But I don't know that I would permanently drop it either. I would kind of be willing to go with a seasonal. I don't need the inserts right now. Maybe I pick them back up at a different season. Let's see. I think, yeah, so, and talking about the catalinas, Shanna says a lot of stores don't want to take them. They won't. They really are scared by that logo on there. But honestly, if you can get them to scan it, it always works. And heads up too, Walgreens Register Awards, guys, they're Catalina coupons. That Walgreens Register Award will work in any store. It is a manufacturer's coupon. So even that Walgreens logo and good on your next purchase, I could still use that in another store. Publix is going to have a conniption fit to take it, so don't try it, Publix, because they know, they have drilled into their cashiers that they do not accept drugstore coupons, but most other stores are going to take that without a problem. So for me, I rarely use a Walgreens Register Award back in Walgreens. Let's see. Okay, and Angela, we already hit the Atlanta Journal. We talked about that earlier. But yes, they're no longer in your paper. So you will not have Red Plum or PNGs, guys, in the Atlanta paper. You're going to have to start to just order those inserts online if you want to get them. Are printables really worth it with the cost of ink and paper? I love this question, Margaret, and it flows right into Karen's question below it. Which Brother printer do you recommend? Karen, we just plugged you in on purpose right underneath her. So with printable coupons, Margaret, you may not like this answer, but it really shouldn't cost a ton of money. If you're still using an inkjet printer, then no, printable coupons are probably not worth it with the cost of replacing inkjet ink. But switching to a black and white laser printer like a Brother printer is going to save you a ton of money. I know Staples last week had it on sale, and I can check again to see. It's a refurbished model that they had on sale for 69 bucks on Friday. I always try my hardest to let people know about these deals, but it's so hard to get Facebook to show everything to you is almost impossible. But let's see if we've still got it on sale. So what you want is the Brother 2320 or higher. Let me actually say that again. You want the 2330 or higher. It's making me second guess when I look at numbers. I want the wireless version, which usually starts with that last little bit being a 30. They make a 30, a 40, a 60. They're all the same printer. Really doesn't matter which one you get as long as it's wireless. In the past, I would have said, don't worry about the wireless. You just have to pay more for it. But those 2330s and higher are now AirPrint compatible, so we can print from our phones and our iPads. That's more coupons for you. So you don't really want to leave that on the table. It does not look like it is still on clearance. So Staples has the non-wireless version, not a super great price this week, but let's just wait. Hopefully we'll see it on another discount soon. So ink is super cheap switching to a black and white laser printer, but the other side of that, the paper side, is a penny. So this week, go to Office Depot. You can even do this deal online. But Office Depot, you're going to buy it for, I think it's $7, and you get $6.99 back in rewards. And Office Depot rewards you now get within the week. So I can turn around and I can use those on more deals. But a ream of paper between Office Depot and Staples is almost always a penny at one of those stores, and usually always available online. So paper is not the issue. When it comes to that ink, switching printers usually does pay for itself really, really quick. The toner in the Brother laser jets or laser printers will last you, the first toner that it comes with will last for about 700 sheets. You can pay about $10 and replace that toner, and it's going to print almost 2,000 sheets with the high yield replacement. So that's once a year for $10. It's not bad at all. Where can we order inserts online? SundayCouponinserts.com. So lots of folks asking about MobiSave and Fetch Rewards. Maria, I did see your email, and Jonathan asked as well. So Fetch Rewards and MobiSave are kind of going to, in a sense, merge. They're going to start using each other. Fetch Rewards used to be very specific to location. We talked about that last week when we did mobile apps, and folks were saying, no, I'm using it in Florida now. So Fetch Rewards is kind of a rewards-based where the grocery stores are putting in the rewards. There are some offers in there as well. I did not download it last week, but I did look into it. So it will work in a lot of areas. MobiSave, though, with where they're trying to go, I don't know that you're going to end up using a lot of their planned offers right now. They're really just trying to make it more kind of store-specific by going in with the Fetch Rewards apps. So I will figure it out, and we'll probably just make you an individual Fetch Rewards video to try to explain all of that. Okay, so more on we talked Catalina, more things to look for in the store. Sometimes you'll be in Publix and you'll see these little things on the end caps and on displays and thinking this does not look like a coupon. This is one of the ways that Publix has gone. Publix doesn't run mega events. They don't have that type of promotion. They've really gone heavy into gift card promotions in this last year. So this is one that's currently running. When you buy $30 worth of qualifying Johnson & Johnson consumer products in one transaction, take a picture of your receipt and upload it, you get a $10 Publix gift card. This is just one example. So we have Johnson & Johnson, we have a Unilever, we've got P&G, we have the stocking spree that runs all the time. So Publix shoppers, this should be on your radar. Someone emailed me or Facebook messaged me this week and said, would you recommend always uploading your Publix receipts to Stocking Spree? I would. If you have purchased, there's probably 30 plus participating items that are part of Stocking Spree, and it's all over the board. It's Pepsi products and P&G products, and it's not just one brand. So anything that you've bought really could end up qualifying. For every $50 that you spend in those items across multiple receipts, you get another $10 Publix gift card. So it doesn't hurt to upload them to Stocking Spree. It takes some time, I know, but you just take a picture of your receipt and you send it through the website and you're done, and it keeps a running total of what you've purchased. It doesn't hurt at all to make that part of your habit if you are a regular Publix shopper. So all these others, by the way, if they overlap, you can do them both. And we've seen a lot of this with P&G offers because P&G's had a lot of these little $10 offers and they're part of Stocking Spree. You can do them both. So always take advantage of these $10 offers. And also, another thing to note is that a number of them are good multiple times. So you always have to read the fine print. This one is a bad example. Because it does say limit one $10 gift card per household address. But like the P&G ones usually are coming to your email. So I can get one, my husband can get one. I can only submit that receipt one time. So keep that in mind. I don't want to submit the same receipt multiple times. But if they are different offers, different receipts, then totally one to my husband's email and one to mine. Heidi's saying, limit-wise, of when you can submit your Publix receipts. Yes, Heidi. Oh, that is a good question. You're making me want to dig through the Q&A on Stocking Spree. And I don't know if I can do that fast enough for you guys. I am not 100% sure. Now, if you still have receipts back to January, you are a pretty amazing person, because I don't think I could find them. I did go through and dig. Yeah, I don't see any time that they have to be uploaded by. It just says that they must be received by December 31st at midnight Central Time. But no date that you have to submit them by on that purchase. So I'd go for it. If you have some receipts from this year, it's calendar year to calendar year, Heidi. So if you've got receipts from January in Publix and you haven't been submitting them, the sky's the limit. Have fun with it. But there's nothing in the long terms and conditions that says you couldn't. I'd have a blast with it. Okay, you save all your receipts. I would if I was doing like a mail-in rebate, but usually for me the receipts get a little overwhelming and they all live in my purse. So by the end of it all, I can't even get my keys in my purse anymore. Let's see. I have problems with the Dollar General digital coupons because I have never been in a store yet where I get any mobile service. I realize all you have to do is put your phone number in to get the reward, but how do you load the coupons? So Christy, what I would recommend is that you get in the habit of just loading whatever you think you're going to use before you go into the store. So have it up on your phone, the Dollar General app. Everybody has an app now. If that's a regular place that you're shopping, so that I can quickly load them before I go into the store, and then we're good to go. I would also recommend with a lot of those stores that you give yourself 10 minutes. So even if you were in the store and you had coverage, you'd still probably have some issues. Most of them say 10-minute window to make sure that I've loaded them and it's kind of made it through the whole system to actually work at the register. So it did cut off the rest of your question, but that probably will answer it for you. So it just needs to be a kind of before you even get there that you've handled it. Okay, let me jump over to the Facebook side, or sorry, the YouTube side really quick. So Josie says, I need baking goods. When will the sales start? You're going to have to hold on a little bit longer. We do not see baking goods on sale until much closer to Thanksgiving. It hurts, but baking goods really do follow holiday sale cycles. We see a little bubble around July 4th, and then we don't see them again until the beginning of November. Sometimes the last week in October, but usually not. But the beginning of November, they've decided you're willing to bake. So you don't have to wait till all the way into Thanksgiving, but that's when they're really going to happen. And you're going to see crazy good deals on brown sugar and powdered sugar, all those items that we don't think about until we run out completely and they haven't given us a sale in a while. So that's when you want to be waiting for them. Let's see. I submitted all my receipts, even if I don't see an offer listed, and have gotten points. I didn't think I would, but I did. So Paige is talking about Fetch Rewards. Fetch Rewards being, you know, she didn't see offers listed, but she's still submitting the receipts through Fetch Rewards. So if you're loving it and you're getting points from it, that's awesome. Can you return items that had rewards at Office Depot if you did not receive your rewards promotion price? You can return items at Office Depot that had rewards related to them. How the store handles it is going to vary by store, really. I've had some that have tried to reduce the amount of what the rewards were. I've had others that completely could care less. There is a corporate answer to that, but honestly, I haven't found that the stores really know how to handle it. So you are able to return them. They are not going to tell you you can't. It's just how it's going to work. It's really going to be up to the store that you're in, and I wish that there was a more set way for it. Noki says, what do I think about Plenty Rewards? Is it worth it? Yes, definitely. I don't know, I guess it depends on the deal. I don't know that I would go crazy on a deal that's giving me like 10 Plenty points to buy this. That's 10 cents. So think about the value on the Plenty Rewards before you go diving in on Buy Low and Win Dixie deals. In Rite Aid, a lot of them do come out to be great deals if you're talking like grocery items. So Rite Aid, I've already been typing up next week's ad. I'm always a week ahead of where folks are shopping. Next week, Plenty Point-wise, we've got free toothpaste, free toothbrushes, and free mouthwash. So Plenty Points can totally pay off Rite Aid-wise, and the awesome part is I don't have to use them at Rite Aid. I can use them at Exxon and Mobile and Macy's and Buy Low and Win Dixie. So that's what I love, is that they're so interchangeable. I can earn them here and use them over here and not feel like I have to always be back in those stores, because I'm not. I may be in Rite Aid once every 3 months, but awesome that I don't have these points that are going to expire. I'm just going to turn around and use them on groceries and Buy Low. Okay, left field topic. Walgreens has Ziploc on sale and printing a register reward. I'd like to do this deal twice, but I want to make sure that the reward prints. Any suggestions? So Aaron, the best way to get that reward to print twice is that you do not use the register reward that printed to pay for the next box of Ziploc. In other words, I'm in Walgreens. Keep in mind, guys, I'm not a Walgreens fan, but this is how it works. So I go in, this is our pretend Ziploc because I only have whatever I grabbed before we started the call. I go in, I buy the Ziploc deal, I get that register reward, I turn around, I can use it on something else if you wanted. So turn around and get another deal and use it on that deal. Maybe this gives you another register reward, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. Then I'm gonna buy another Ziploc. I can use a register reward from something else on it, but I cannot use another Ziploc register reward to buy the same deal twice. If you repeat a register reward deal in Walgreens, you will not get the second reward. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's just one of the reasons why Walgreens is not a great place to start if you're brand new, because it is kind of quirky. Okay, Sarah says, I had an issue with coupons.com forcing me to verify my account to be able to print. That limits me using different devices for the same printer. Have you experienced this? I used to just print without. I guess, so what their goal is, Sarah, is to convert everybody to that system. So if it's not giving you that option anymore, it may be that they're doing away with the opt-in period. That's what they called it. So what I would suggest is verify your laptop with your phone number, verify your cell phone with your husband's phone number, your mom's phone number. Let's reach out to friends and family here that maybe don't coupon so that I can get verified and have multiple devices with multiple numbers. If you verify coupons.com with the same phone number, then every device that you have will only be allowed 2 prints total across all devices. So if I really loved that buy one get one Pantene coupon that came out this weekend, I'd only get 2. I would not be able to get more than that. I know for some of you are like, that's 2 more Pantenes than I would need. But there are always moments, guys, that you see a coupon and you want more of it. You would not be able to do that if you verify with the same phone number. So just get to know other people who do not coupon and use their phone numbers to verify. And you should only get that text message one time. So it's not I need your phone number all the time, every time I print coupons. I just need to verify it. They're not really going to bug you again. So Shanna, yes, to earn stocking spree is just at Publix. Okay, my dining room is covered with coupons as I revamp my organization. Hopefully you can figure out a good system so that you guys aren't having to jump around and no longer eat in the dining room. To get the best deals, I use Ibotta, Checkout 51, etc. And this is confusing and takes me a long time to figure out, so I don't use them. Is there an easy way to do this? So Deb, we talked about this a lot last week with mobile apps. If you wanted to go back and catch the whole thing, you could. What I would recommend if it's really overwhelming is just start with one. Pick one app and let's do those deals and really get a hang of it. And then when that gets faster for you, then add in another one. But don't feel like you need to do every single one of them to get started. You know, the same thing for folks that are just getting started in coupon land. I would actually recommend that you make a list of maybe 10 deals. But let's not go to Publix with a 40 item list and try to tackle this on week 1. You're going to feel really out of your element, and you're also going to feel like this took way too much time. That's going to make it a lot easier to just feel successful with by keeping it small, keeping the list small. So as you're getting started with that, if you're already feeling confused and overwhelmed, just one mobile app, and maybe even then 1 or 2 deals in the mobile app, not aiming for a Walmart list, which is like 90% mobile app, but maybe aiming for a couple of those deals or a Publix list that may have 4 mobile apps on the whole list. Okay, so let's talk food. Heather's like, how can we save on groceries? That's the title of this video. The big thing, Heather, sometimes isn't necessarily the coupons that we have. It's actually shopping the promotions and the sales. One of the things that I recommend for folks is that when we see that it's on sale, we buy enough to last us until it's back on sale. So if you're not shopping with that kind of mindset, that's the first thing you can do. Meaning, I go in today and my red, white, and blue Rice Krispies are buy one, get one, or even better, they're $2 a box, and I have a coupon for them. I want to do that. I'm going to get these Rice Krispies. The goal is down to $1 after the coupons, and that does happen in a number of stores. I see that they're $1 a box. I want to get enough to last me until they're back on sale, which in the South is usually about 6 weeks. So that doesn't mean I need 97 boxes of this. It means that I need 2 boxes. Think of all the different types of cereal in the world. You're probably not just going to eat Rice Krispies. The red, white, and blue Rice Krispies are very fun. We're not going to eat this every single day for the next 6 weeks. So you need enough to last for 6 weeks, which, for some of us, that's like 1 jar of pickles, and this will still be here in 6 weeks. And for others of you, if you're talking to my 2-year-old, that would be 10 containers of marshmallows. It just varies for everybody. But we want to buy enough for 6 weeks. If we don't, then 2 weeks from now, you are out of Rice Krispies. You need more. It is not going to be $1 a box. That's our goal. So the coupon is like icing on the cake, but the sale is the bulk of your savings. So it's buying it on sale, and it's buying enough of it on sale to last you until it is on sale again. So it's about a 6-week sales cycle. Other things grocery-wise, again, we talked Catalina deals, but other promotions, if we've got a mega event in Kroger where I buy 5 participating items and I get $5 off instantly, those usually make for deals all over the store. You guys have free meatballs this week and free pads and liners. I know that's not super exciting, but they're free. And then super cheap canned goods and other items because of those sales. That's when I want to stock up on those items. I may not have a coupon for any of the canned goods, but if I can get canned tomatoes for 39 cents a can, this is the time to grab them. And what I would recommend there is that you have a price point in your head. So I use a by price list. You can print it from the Learn to Coupon page on Southern Savers. Some people, their price list is Aldi. If I can beat the Aldi price on canned tomatoes, then great, which is 55 to 60 cents a can. Well, if I'm going to get that for 39 cents a can in Kroger this week or 40 cents a can in Publix, then let's go for it. So we will have some coupons. A lot of times it's going to depend on the store that you're in. So Publix, for example, most of Publix's coupons that they give us grocery-wise are going to be in flyers and displays. So I don't know if you guys have seen these around the store recently, but these are new. The best meals happen at home. I was trying to think of what a little slogan was. New coupons. These are store coupons, and these can all be paired with manufacturer's coupons. Anytime I have a store coupon, I always get to pair a manufacturer's coupon with it. So $1.75 off any Hellmann's mayonnaise, we've got coupons for Hellmann's mayonnaise as well on top of that. So that's going to be $2.75 off of Hellmann's mayonnaise. Plus, if I can pair that with a sale, even better. So look for those store coupons, Heather. That's going to be a huge way to up your game. And don't forget that I don't always have to use these in Publix. There are a lot of grocery stores that accept competitor coupons. So I can head to Buy Low, Winn-Dixie, Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, a lot of places in the South that are still going to take these. They all have rules as to what they take and what they don't take. Like Harris Teeter, for instance, you can't take a printed one into Harris Teeter, but you could take these any day of the week. But use them because Publix is smart. Publix knows they put a $1.75 coupon out. They don't always put it on sale, but Buy Low does and Winn-Dixie does. So that's where I'm going to end up using a lot of these, is pairing those competitor coupons in with another store's sale, still with a manufacturer. You always get a manufacturer's coupon. So it doesn't matter where you're shopping in the end, whether I'm using that sale or that manufacturer's offer, I can still do that. So that was kind of a short answer for you, but hopefully that helped. Margaret asks, is CVS or Rite Aid? Who's better? Almost identical programs, Margaret, when it comes down to how they work. So for me, I'm cool with who's better each week and playing around with it. I have not typed up CVS's ad for next week, but right now, Rite Aid's is looking great. Rite Aid is running a Plenty Palooza next week with a ton of Plenty Point deals. And I post those on Thursdays, but I would kind of play it week by week based on what you need and what their deals are. I love that Rite Aid Plenty Points do not expire for 2 years versus the CVS Extra Care Bucks, which is 30 days. So that one might win you over too. Let's see. Darlene says, I went to Target on the 70% off school supplies and got 70 spiral notebooks for 6 cents each and folders with brackets for 5 cents each. That is awesome that you were able to get all of those. And if anybody can still find some sales, it's worth shooting for. Yeah, when you see the tea coupons coming back, the food coupons in fall are soon on the way. Erin's right. Fall is always when we get a lot of food offers, and it just keeps coming. So don't expect anything really huge this coming weekend. It's Labor Day. We don't always see a lot on holiday weekends. A lot of times nothing, which is making me check super fast. That is one of my mother's tasks. She always just emails me, but her job is to check all of those inserts and get them in. Yeah, no inserts this coming week is what we're expecting, and we got the PNG this past Sunday, so you really shouldn't have much at all this Sunday in your paper. But after that, it's going to go kind of heavy until Thanksgiving because they know that you're gearing up for all of your holiday baking that we've been waiting for all this time and your holiday cooking. So fall is always a happy time for couponing. Deb says, what's the best mobile app that pays back the quickest? I guess it depends on what you're buying, but Ibotta is probably the one that most people use because they have the most number of offers. Checkout 51 can be the fastest to earn, though, because they refresh their offers every single Thursday. So you could have just bought it on Wednesday, and you'll actually be able to buy it again on Thursday. And so for some of the offers that you love, you end up using them more often. And it really is just going to depend on what you're buying, though, as to whether more of the items that you like are in this app or that app. Ibotta, when you do want payout, you've got it. It comes to your PayPal account, and it's there within an hour. I do have to hit the threshold, but the threshold's the same with most of them. It's 20 bucks. So once I hit that 20 bucks, I'm good to get paid. Ibotta being the quickest and saving star. Can you get the Rite Aid deals online and use Plenty Points? No Rite Aid close. You know, Erin, I've checked recently, and you'll see all the sales on their website, but they do not mention Plenty Points online. And I am too hesitant to really try that out just to find out that it wasn't free. But if somebody else wants to chime in and they have tried it out, that would be great. Because they don't say a word about the deals with the sale, it really makes me think that you cannot earn them online. What I mean by that is you'll see it's buy one, get one in the weekly ad, and it's giving Plenty Points in the weekly ad. Well, on the website, it's going to say buy one, get one, but it's not going to say anything about the points or the extra rewards. Margaret, if you look on southernsavers.com/learn, that's the Learn to Coupon page, and you will see the buy price list listed right there. Yes, Aaron, with Sunday coupon inserts, you can just get one set of inserts. So you can get a standing subscription, which is what I have, but they do offer old inserts as well. So you could go back and say, hey, I missed, 7/20, making up a date there, probably wasn't even a Sunday, and you could order just those inserts if you wanted to. Just be careful, anyone that wants to do that, if you're thinking, oh, I just got started and that would give me all my inserts from ages ago. Because some of those really old ones are going to be really, really close to expiring. So I know Aaron already knows that, but just for anybody else, I don't want to go 3 months back. Most of what's going to come, you wouldn't have time to use it. So if you are wanting to get gung-ho and get stocked on old inserts by ordering them online, I would probably only go back maybe a month, just so that you have time to use those inserts before they start to really, really expire. Because you would be really bummed to order them all and then not be able to use most of them. Do all Winn-Dixies take competitor coupons? Paige, no. It really is going to be store by store with Winn-Dixies. It's not part of their corporate coupon policy, except that they have a line in their corporate coupon policy that it is up to the store as to whether or not they take competitor coupons. And by the way, that is also in the Food Lion policy now. So some Food Lions will take competitor coupons, but you have to ask each store to be able to find out whether or not they take competitors. That's kind of annoying. I love the stores that it is in the policy. So Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, Bi-Lo, in the policy, they take competitor coupons. Winn-Dixie's, Food Lions is store by store, and not always a happy answer. So I would call around. Kroger does not take competitor coupons at all. Well, there's one exception. The Kroger pharmacy will take pharmacy competitor coupons, but that's it. And a lot of times you're not going to have a pharmacy competitor coupon, but they don't take any competitor grocery coupons. Okay. Best way to get a deal on freeze-dried foods. Susan, you know what? My sister-in-law actually texted me this exact question earlier today. There are a number of brands that offer freeze-dried food. Finding the best deal on them, sometimes it's not going to be local, but you will find Amazon will run a lot of daily deals on some of the brands that they offer, or even looking at Sports Warehouse offers when they are on clearance. They still last forever. They're on clearance because they're just changing out brands or changing out logos. But that can be some of the better offers looking in those areas versus ever being in your grocery store side. There is a multi-level marketing company that sells them. It's not really an amazing price, but you could go that route too, and that company is Thrive. But I would really head to the Amazon side, and they sell 72-hour kits, and they will put them on like a 40% off, one day only Amazon type sale. And Amazon now is offering on some of those to alert you when items go on sale. So you could try that if you really wanted to just stay on the up with it all. And Aaron's mentioning, don't forget about the Kroger football game. So Kroger does have a reward, play this game and earn a coupon offer running right now. If you click on Kroger Extra Deals, I'll also get this posted here in a second. I just have to find it. But you can play the game and you will earn coupons to use every time you're in the store. So play the game at Kroger on their website, and they will load straight to your card so that when I buy the item in Kroger, that item is either free or I saved $1.50 or whatever it might be on those items. Okay, trying to make sure in my brain that I didn't forget anything. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention is clearance items. This one I have found on clearance all over the place. We love these things, by the way, and let's not get into, GMOs and all that stuff, because in our house we just eat whatever is on sale. But if you're walking through a store and you find clearance items, so there are two rules of thought here. One, we have our big binders and we're good to go on any clearance deals. But if you're like me, I'm cutting the coupons that I'm going to need for this week's trip. I find this clearance deal, but I don't have a coupon with me. Then you could always grab the item, check with your store first, but grab that clearance item, pay for it today, bring the receipt back when you come into the store, and they will let you use a coupon the next time you come into the store. I've never found a store that didn't allow that. You should always ask first, but just in case, because we don't want to pass that up. I don't mean, by the way, just like that it's half price, because we'll see this BOGO all the time. You could just wait on that BOGO, but sometimes you're going to walk through and they have this one marked down to 50 cents. Well, okay, it's super cheap and I have a great coupon for it. I want to grab it now, even though I don't have the coupon with me, and I want to use the coupon when I come back in the store. So don't pass over those as well in terms of saving on groceries. One other one to also mention, and this is a big one to hoist up here, and I know this is strange because I'm not a huge buy it in bulk kind of person. But if you're really in grocery mode, there are deals to be had in warehouses. Not everything. We do not want to go in and have a party in the middle of Costco because it will be a very expensive party. But if you're cool with going in and really limiting yourself, I want to watch. All of the warehouse clubs now are offering month-long deals with instant savings behind them. So if you're a member of Sam's or Costco or BJ's and you get that flyer in the mail and you chunk it, that is really what you should be looking at, and almost nothing else in the store, just the items that have that instant savings with them. So for instance, I was in Costco this morning, and this was one of the things we grabbed. But one example that I didn't grab because we already had some, Annie's mac and cheese is on an instant savings this month. I could get 12 boxes of Annie's mac and cheese after the instant savings. I want to say they were $8. I took a picture, but the picture's on my phone that we're currently using for Facebook Live. It's less than $1 a box, and it's the organic variety. Can I get that on sale even cheaper with a coupon in the grocery store? Yes, I can. So let me emphasize that. I can. But if I'm trying to save, I don't have the time for the coupons, you're already getting it for less than like 70 cents a box for a 12-pack for $8. That's a good price for something that's normally $2 in the grocery store. So stick with the instant savings in the warehouse clubs, and that could be a chunk of savings for you. Now, some of those instant savings are things that you could completely care less about. Obviously, we just want to get the things that we will use, but it could be worth grabbing if that's all you did was look at that monthly flyer, look at those instant savings, and handle those items in warehouse clubs. So Jessica says, my buy-lows told me they can't take Target ones for gift cards because they don't carry Target gift cards. What a lot of stores will do, Jessica, is give you a buy-low gift card. And that's what I would say to them. Like, really, this promotion is a store gift card when I buy participating items. Can you give me a buy-low gift card for it? If they're not willing to do it, then we'll skip the Target gift cards, but they should at least take most of the other Target store coupons, which are still pretty awesome. You know, the occasional $5 off of $25 worth of groceries, that is a huge go to Target and have a blast with. But hopefully you won't have any issues using all the others. Yvonne asks about Ibotta. I have done a video that is just Ibotta. Yvonne, if you head to the YouTube page, so youtube.com/Southern Savers, Ibotta is one of the ones that we have on the main page, kind of right there in the front for you. We've done a video on each of the mobile apps that is up on YouTube, so you can watch it. It's like a 5-minute video on Ibotta and check out 51 and whatnot. Okay, well, we've hit our 9:30 mark. Next Monday is Labor Day. I would totally be here, but I'm going to try to be a good wife. It is also the Georgia Tech-Tennessee game, and my husband went to Georgia Tech. So if I came up to you live, he could not watch his show since we use Sling and all of our TV is on the internet. So I'm going to let him watch his football game next Monday night, and who knows, maybe Georgia Tech can pull it off. I know some of you are probably Tennessee fans and wouldn't like that very much. But we are not going to have a Q&A next Monday night. You guys just enjoy Labor Day, have a cookout, and we will be back 2 weeks from now. Same time, same place as usual. Yes, go Jackets. So hopefully you guys can have a great weekend. Cheer on my Seminoles for me on Saturday night too. This is a big football weekend in our house. But if you've got any questions in the meantime, you can always send me a Facebook message or an email, jenny@southernsavers.com anyway, and I will try to get back and answer them. So you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.